Alright, folks, I'm back once again for the next episode of Video Game Reviews. It's episode number 48, and we are back to the NES for this one to cover Dr. Mario for the NES. And this, of course, this game's from 1990, and it is it's a puzzle game where Mario becomes a doctor. And in this, it's similar to Tetris. In this game, you control each capsule as it falls by moving it left or right and rotating it in a way that it's positioned alongside the viruses along with any existing capsules. And when 4 or more capsule halves or viruses of matching color are aligned in vertical or horizontal configurations, then they're taken out of play. The task of this game is to complete levels by eliminating all viruses from the playing field. If you fill up the playing field in a way that obstructs the bottle's arrow neck, it's a game over. And you can select the degree of starting difficulty anytime you begin a new game. The original level chosen is a number between 0 and 20 that decides the number of viruses that you have to clear. And the game speed options changes how fast the capsules fall in the bottle. Now, your score is determined based on the elimination of viruses. If you complete the highest difficulty level, you can keep playing to accumulate a higher score, but the number of viruses to clear stays the same. You get additional points when multiple viruses are taken out at once, but no additional points are handed out for initiating chain reactions. The game speed also determines how the game calculates scoring. The higher the speed, the more points. Now, there's also a multiplayer mode in this game where 2 people compete against each other in separate playing fields. In that mode, your goal is to clear your own field of viruses before your opponent does. Taking out multiple viruses or initiating or starting chain reactions can cause additional capsules to fall into the opponent's playing field. And the player wins a game in this mode by eliminating all the viruses, or if the other playing field fills up. The first person to win 3 games wins the match. And this is a fun game, but it is kind of hard, at least for me. I also have a playing of this game on my channel if you want to check that out. They have remade this game. They did remake this game on later consoles. Like for example, they paired it with Tetris in the Super NES compilation game Tetris and Dr. Mario, which was released in 1994. And the same version of Dr. Mario received a Japan re-release in 1997 as a downloadable title for the Super Famicom's Satellaview peripheral under the name Dr. Mario BS version. I have no idea what the Satellaview peripheral is, though. But it was then re-released again in Japan as a downloadable game for the Super Famicom's and Game Boy's Nintendo Power cartridges. So it got re-released in Japan twice. The NES version was ported to the Game Boy Advance twice. The first instance was in 2004 as one of 30 games in the classic NES series. In Japan, this series was called the Famicom Mini-Series. It was then bundled with a version of the Puzzle League series in the following year under the name Dr. Mario Puzzle League, but this time with updated graphics and new music. Then in 2003, they released a GameCube preview disc for the GameCube, which lets you download the NES version of Dr. Mario to your Game Boy Advance console using the GameCube Game Boy Advance link cable. The Game Boy version of this was made available on the 3DS Virtual Console in 2011 and 2012, while the NES version was released on the Wii U's Virtual Console in 2014. And there was also an N64 version of this game, which was released in 2001. I do not have the N64 version, but I am going to have to try and find it and track down a copy of it. And overall, and that will do it for this episode. And Dr. Mario is a pretty fun game. Alright, so that does it for this episode of Video Game Reviews. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.